Hi Scorpio, this is your reading with me for the 24th to the 30th of January. We're going to see what's coming through for you. I also wanted to mention as well that if you would like to win a free reading with me before I start, check out the description box below since I do giveaways every single month. Also, personal services, personal readings are linked down below, and of course my website, which has all of the intention manifesting items. It's on shopmoonlightguidance.com. There are thousands of 5-star reviews which you can actually view at the bottom of my website on the intention items, and there's items like bracelets and necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards, ornaments, items you can put under your pillow, wallet or your purse, which are the cards, but also there's teas and crystals, candles and sage bundles, so definitely do check them out if you're interested. And yeah, they are hand poured. Well, the candles are hand poured, safety tested, and plant-based as well. They smell so nice. Okay, so everything is always linked down below for your convenience. And let's begin with your reading. So I'm going to start actually first of all with the Oracle cards and see what is coming through here. All right, let's begin. Ooh. All right. Okay. Right. This is really fascinating. I am going to grab some clarifying cards. So we have got here watching and waiting, player and temporary. So let's have a look and see. Watching and waiting for this week. There you go, temperance, right? Temperance is the card of patience is a virtue. This is what I love about when I read, is literally everything just matches up. It's like puzzle pieces, they just go together. I think it's really easy that way also to understand. So I feel like some of you are watching and waiting to see what someone is going to do towards you. You're waiting for their actions towards you. Sometimes you feel like they're kind of hot and sometimes you feel like they're kind of cold. You're not sure exactly what they're doing, how consistent they are, if they're going to come towards you. And one thing I will say is that if you give this particular connection just a little bit of patience, I think even this week you can kind of see here that yes, they could be a little bit hot and cold this week, but I think as the weeks go by, they can definitely warm up a lot more. And I feel here as well that this week you're just watching and waiting. You are trying to figure out what this person is going to do towards you, how they're going to act towards you, and essentially what they're going to say. This is all very important for you because you genuinely do go based off of actions, and actions are very important to you because that's one of your like love languages. Like that's really important. And so that's what I see here is Scorpio, you are watching and waiting. You are wondering what they are going to do towards you, if they're going to say anything as to how you would, because I feel like you're the kind of person who would always try and validate someone, you know, physically, emotionally, and you would try and give as much as you can. And so you're thinking, can they do so emotionally, right? Can they do so with actions? That's what you're doing. And this week you are actually holding back. You're not trying to say as much and do as much. You're thinking to yourself, do you know what? They need to come to me. They need to say something, do something so that I know whether we're on the same page or not. And that's exactly what's happening here, right? Is that you're thinking, and this is for you temporary because you're not kind of holding back long term, you know, you're just holding back sort of for this week. And you're wondering, okay, what are they going to do now? Here you are focusing on yourself, taking care of yourself and your emotions, looking after you spiritually as well. We've got a lot of spiritual energies here. And some of you are also kind of keeping an eye out to see whether this person is a player and why they're kind of being so hot and cold and here and there and this and that and push and pull, and you're just wondering like what are they even up to, you know? 8 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, 4 of Wands, Magician, 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. I'm like, no, I don't want to be held by you. Okay, there we go. Magician, Star. Okay, so look, things are coming together, right? Stars are aligning. There seems to be a real sense here of also you kind of like letting go of this control. So some of you may have had this need to like really control the situation and know exactly what's going on every 3 seconds. Now I just feel like so many of you are like, you know what? I'm just going to do me. Like, I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to put myself first. I'm not going to hang around and wait around for a situation that is hurting me, frustrating me, and upsetting me. I am not doing that. And here you are, like, really putting yourself first, which I think is so, so important and so significant. So that's the Star. We got the Hierophant. Okay, so again, this really does go to show that this person does like you. Okay, Hierophant and the High Priestess, and this is a situation that kind of takes up a lot of your mind this week. Okay, so yes, you're working hard, yes, you're trying to pull yourself together in other areas of your life 100%, but this is something that you think about, and it's very, very obvious here, Scorpio, that this is something that really does you know, trigger your mind quite a bit. And I see here the Magician as you trying to communicate effectively with others. I also see you waiting for communication from this specific person, which we also see with the Ace of Swords, and you're trying to really just do you. You know, you're trying to do you and live authentically in your own energy, not really heavily relying on the other person, but really putting yourself first. And the Seven of Wands is really, really strong, because sometimes you feel at a challenge, you feel like a loss, at a loss. My words are just all over the place. You feel at a loss, and the Seven of Wands really does go to show that you're trying your absolute best. You know, Seven of Wands is really important actually, because this is that energy of like trying to get through difficulties, obstacles and struggles, and you know for a fact that actually this week you can very much so do that. And the Seven of Wands is really powerful as well, because it really just goes to show that sometimes you struggle with kind of holding back, but this is also going to teach you just so much more about what they're going to do, because some of you feel like, are they playing around? Like, I need to see a physical, you know, physical truth. I did tell you as well, as the weeks go by, they can definitely warm up to you. So that's, you know, something that tarot is also telling you about. But this week you're kind of holding back and letting them come to you, and you'll find that, yeah, they can be more communicative with you, interestingly enough, especially with the Four of Wands. Okay, so this sort of patience pays off, but actually it allows you to not be so focused on them, right? Allows you to also bring some focus and balance towards yourself. Otherwise, it can be unhealthy if the only thing you're thinking about is this person. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that may not always be the healthiest thing. Like, you have so many other things in life that also need your attention, you know? So yeah, here you are, you're thinking, should I hold back? Should I not? But then, you know, you're creating that balance in your life where it's not just all about them. There is this sense here of you being able to focus on other areas of your life and kind of have those boundaries where you're like, okay, you gotta come to me. I can't always be the one doing everything for you. So that kind of helps the entire situation as a whole. Other things going on in your week, which I think you need to know about here, Scorpio, is you're actually holding these kind of boundaries to everybody in your life. You're thinking to yourself, I can't always be the one just always doing everything for you. This can be for family, this can also be for friendships, and even co-workers, you know, especially if you're always the person to help, and then when you need help, no one's there to help you or assist you or to even look at you. You're thinking to yourself, no, it does not work like this. And so you're actually holding your boundaries and your standards to pretty much everyone. And I think that that's powerful. I think that that's strong. I think that that's extremely, extremely important, very, very vital. And I think that actually it can really garner a lot of respect from people around you as well, where they actually realize that they got to do more and that they can't just keep kind of like taking advantage of your kindness and your goodness. So this week brings you change in the attitude and the demeanor of others towards you, which actually I think is very important. So that's really important. Wow, this is a very important message here for you for sure. I think you're gonna have to like really sit down for this message. You know, it's a big one, but it will actually make other people kind of like sit down and realize how they should be treating you and how they absolutely should not be treating you. And then you will be happier. You know, you'll be happy because actually by you embracing your own power, people will respect your power and people will actually give you power. So actually, do you stay in your power, live in your power, and people shape themselves around your power. And this is quite significant actually. So say to yourself, I am power. You know, I have power. I am power. Those two affirmations are brilliant, and you can comment them down below, especially if you claim this reading. Definitely, you know, comment them down below. And I think that's amazing. Yeah. So, of course, you know, if this reading resonates with you or if you claim it, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. And also, you know, definitely check out the description box below for information on personal services, free reading giveaway, intention items, which are also on my website as well. Definitely do check those out. And I'll see you all very, very soon. But yeah, I also have TikTok and Instagram. If anyone wants to follow me on there, feel free to do so, as I post short readings on there every single day. So everything is always listed down below for your convenience, and you can check everything out right there as well. All right, take care everyone. Bye.